This is every cool mob that Minecraft needs to add in its next update. Say hello to the T-Rex, the very hostile cousin of the Sniffer. In order to find one of these terrors, you have to travel deep underground to the prehistoric caves, where you can find vast new structures and even glowing ore. But be careful, because its teeth are sharper than netherite. Though, if you're up for the challenge, then you can grab your smashing club, and with well-timed strikes, you can stun the beast and feed him some salad. Do this enough and you'll have a tame dino that will defend you and can make for a sweet ride. Or you can make him dance. And who wouldn't want that? I guess these guys don't? Say hello to Skulk Zombies. Originating from an added Skulk temple, this guy's little mission is to spread his virus, well, everywhere. It infects all kinds of mobs, from cows to ravagers, to even your local old man Greg. Just be careful though, because as you can see, it can get really out of hand. Just like this nuclear explosion! Yeah! What caused this? Well, it's the totally new and improved Creepertron 3000. This nuclear creeper is a threat to anyone in its vicinity, which is why it likes to remain alone, deep down in its nuclear waste ocean caves. If a lucky player manages to take one of these bad boys down, you can be one of the lucky few who can craft your very own nuclear TNT, giving pranks on friends a whole new meaning.
Hey, what do you do? Ah! You are the worst!
Oh, come on. Don't be a chicken. No offense. I'm guessing you're a mutant chicken? This feathery monstrosity is surprisingly deadly! Unlike other chickens, it can fly at will, allowing any player that takes it down to craft their very own feather elytras. No more need for fireworks. Now you can fly in any direction you want on your own, allowing me, anyone, to live out their fantasy of being a superhero.
It's a bird! It's a plane! Oh, wait, no, it's just a loser! What is that thing?
That's a warden worm. If you think wardens are strong, you clearly haven't fought against one of these. They originate in their very own desert-themed ancient cities, and not only do they have their very own unique sonic boom attacks, but they can also burrow under the ground when you least expect it. But little does it realize, it's dealing with Super Bonks! Upon its death, it drops Skulk Fragments, now allowing any player to finally make warden armor. Does something smell funny to you?
Oh, wait, are you doing a mob video?
Yes?
Can I be in it?
No. Because I'd rather talk about this entire rat colony. They may seem scary, but these cheese-loving critters are actually a lot more useful than you'd think. Not only are they adorable, but after crafting the right recipes, you can easily make any of these rats into your very own dedicated worker, tasking them in a variety of jobs, from a builder to a farmer to even a king, or whatever that thing is. Don't be afraid to reward them with cheese, because with their help, any daunting task you may have up ahead can at least have the company of your very own rat army. Oh my goodness, speaking of armies, it seems that the bee colony has a new fierce competitor, the killer wasps. Unlike bees, these harmful insects attack on sight, and their stingers hurt a lot more. With each sting, the wasps send out a pheromone that calls to the other wasps, turning your 1v1 into a crowd v none. But if you are lucky enough to take one down, you can get what's called a pheromone. And once placed, you can have your very own neutral wasp that will protect you from any dangers. Okay, maybe not any dangers, because this place is probably too dangerous for any wasp. Welcome to the Magnetic Caves, the home of the Magnetic Golem. He's the sworn protector of these new and unique caves, and even sends out magnetic drones to scout areas and spot any nearby threats. If you can sneak past these drones and the main golem himself, then what awaits you are unique and new types of magnetic ores. Each has their very own powers that they can grant players, even the ability to walk sideways. But once actually collected, any person can craft various amounts of machinery, even an elevator. If you thought redstone was a challenge, you clearly haven't been inside this cave. That's better. Now for a snack. What was that? Crows. These terrible creatures love to steal food right out of your hands. But worst of all,
What a peaceful day.
They raid crops!
Why is it always me?
The feathery felons love food, almost as much as they love antagonizing old men. Luckily for Greg here, though, throwing together a scarecrow will, well, scare those crows. But if you toss them some seeds, they'll change their tune and actually help you, grabbing items and stuffing them in your chests. Here you go, pal. Finally, time for a snack. Wait, oh no! It's the Mush Brothers! Fly away! Fly away! No! These two boys hate on anyone that takes their precious mushrooms. And with a chance to spawn when one is picked, it's best to come prepared.
Oh yeah, you better run.
You tell him, brother.
If you do manage to kill one of them, though, they'll drop plenty of soup. And if you're lucky, a mushroom egg. Just be careful, because sometimes if you attack them, they'll get buffer.
You killed my brother.
Ow, I hate mushrooms.
Oh, hey. I saw you were showcasing those Mush Bros earlier, and,
Look, I'm not really in the mood right now, okay? Bye.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's cool. Just walk away.
Yeesh. Let's focus on something more enjoyable, like Chester here. This chest with legs is the best travel companion you could ask for. The extra inventory space really helps out on long adventures, and he'll warn you if there's ever any danger nearby. What in the... Is that a zombie in a trench coat? What do I do? Where do I go? Wait, it's just a zombie. Why am I running? There were 3 baby zombies in there? What, you guys couldn't get a ticket to the movies? No, stop, that's it. I'm using my secret weapon, the skunk. You've really done it this time, zombos. Oh no, I gotta get out of here. Oh, gross! When threatened, the skunk sprays its gas everywhere. This stuff can even attach to blocks. And if it's touched, it'll leave you nauseous. Though, if you wanted to, you could bottle it up for some use against other players. And even... Oh no! I'm so sorry, little buddy. I didn't mean to hit you. Well, that's the Diamond Armadillo. Unlike the regular armadillo, you can find him deep underground, hiding out in the sandy ruins deep below the surface. Not only does he give your dog diamond armor, but its drops also have variants for your cats too. Now come on, who wouldn't want to see their pets even more protected? Well, they'll need that extra armor if they're ever going to encounter the Melon Goliath. Spawning in melon patches, these ferocious beasts fight by swinging their heavy vines and shooting melon seeds. It's weakest to swords and fire. Just make sure to kill it quick, or you'll be overrun by melon raptors. Ferocious little demons that live to eat. Ouch! Finally, uprooting this titan will net you the best prize of all, a melon minigun. I know what to do with this. Now, do you ever look at the Ender Dragon and go, I want more of those? Well, here you go. Dragons are now added everywhere. With a different type tied down to its own biome, each has their own special attack that they'll rain down on players. But if you bribe them with the right amount of fish, they will become nothing short of your best friend, allowing you to fly out and travel throughout your world way easier. Now, who told me I didn't know how to train a dragon? What? No! Oh, that creature that just killed my amazing dragon is a new type of creeper. Now, instead of one boring old green one, each biome also has a different type. They have their own unique explosions and spread around their respected biomes. Be careful though, because if you run into a cave creeper, you'll realize that there isn't any knockback a little too late. But none of that matters. I finally cracked the code. Shh, follow me. Okay, now you have to promise to keep this a secret, okay? All right. All villagers are actually reptilian monsters from below the surface. They've been spreading throughout Minecraft for years now and are almost ready to take over the world. Don't believe me? Look over there. They love to make trades and they live in houses, just like... Hey! And they can attack too! Although, they're not as destructive as this, the fire ant. Unlike spiders, they also set everything on fire! Jeez, Where's a water ant when you need one? I was just joking! What? Looks like water ants consistently give off water particles, which can be pretty handy to have around your house. I love water, don't you? Oh, sorry.
Not cool.
Well, who says Endermen can't love water? Look, man, you just gotta believe in yourself.
You think?
Yeah, go on. Swim, you beautiful creature. Well, he might not be able to swim, but that didn't stop those guys. These ocean endermen evolved to love the depths. So much, in fact, that they'll attack any creature in their territory. Killing them can give you the rare bubble pearl, too. It's an ender pearl that floats in a straight line. That's not all, though. There are many more enderman variants to find as well, like the dark oak enderman that blinds you before attacking, or the snowy enderman that'll freeze you in place. Just don't attack the flower enderman. He won't fight back or anything. I just think he's too cute to harm. Like him, your new favorite thief. If you aren't careful, this little devil will sneak into your house and take some of your delicious belongings. But if you give it an egg right next to any water source, it'll wash it off before becoming your pet, giving you the most dangerous little crime pal, allowing you to sneak into your friend's base and steal anything you want. Hi, you don't see us, do you?
Yes, I literally see you.
Oh, well, in that case, run through that nether portal and to my escape vehicle! You'll never catch me alive!
Ugh, whatever.
Ah! What the? Is that a bone serpent? These dangerous snake skeletons slither throughout the nether lakes and are a new enemy that'll leap out at a player any chance they can. But if you're smart enough to take down one of them, then you can pick up one of their teeth and use it to craft a potion of lava vision. Now you can see everything! Ha! And people say staring at the sun is hot, though I think it's time to cool off. Ah, that's better. Wait, why are you staring at me like that? Is there something behind? Whoa, it looks like you just found a rare buffer fish. That's right, with a capital B. This is by far the strongest fish in the ocean and can be your best mode of transportation if you're lucky enough to catch it. Just don't challenge it to an arm wrestle. That's when things really get ugly. Oh, wait, why did I spawn back in the end? Oh, it's to show you guys the new insane upgrade to the Ender Dragon. If you thought a dragon with one head was a challenge, imagine one with 3. Triple the fun, but triple the danger. Not only is this dragon a lot more powerful, but in order to slay the beast, you now have to fight off more of its smaller winged fighters, making your goal to beat the game that much more challenging and rewarding. Because now, when you take the Ender Dragon's egg, it can actually hatch, giving you your very own mini Ender Dragon pet. Aw, how cute. Reminds me of the Allay and their troublesome double, the Vigor. These green spirits love to strengthen and heal wandering mobs. Ah! Stop healing! This will render any mob unkillable unless you manage to take out the Vigor, because if that happens, then all their undead minions will fall down with them. So if you see this little green fairy, be careful and take them out first. But there is no being careful with this guy around. Say hello to the Forsaken, a deadly creature that lives in the deep hollows. The only way he can enter your world is if he's summoned by his undying followers. So try not to get on their bad side.
You're on my bad side!
Oh jeez! They'll start chanting, and before you know it, the nightmare has arrived. With its pouncing, grabbing chomps, and sonic shout, it'll probably be your toughest battle yet. But if you do kill it, then you're able to craft the Shadow Cloak and Hood. With this equipped, you can build up your shadow meter, allowing your character to enter shadow mode. Woohoo! Just make sure that you aren't flying when you exit it. Ah! Yeesh. With enemies like these, I'ma need backup. So I think it'd be really cool to have like a fox, right? But wearing a tiny suit of armor with a sword and just like that! Once armored up, this fox can help you fight just about any mob. Though it is weak to creepers, that's only temporary because he can be upgraded even more. Equip your new friend with netherite and he'll take on the whole world for you. But what happens when the animals aren't on your side side, this happens. These animals have been trapped in farms for too long, and now they're finally fighting back. Join Cluck Norris, Cow PG, and Gigahorse as they stand together against the tyranny of villagers everywhere. Roaming in groups from biome to biome, these mobs' only goal is to free the rest of their kind. No villager nor player will stand in their way. Look guys, I don't have any livestock. I'm on your side.
Likely story, pal.
Oh, Minoshroom, thank goodness you're here. You can save me.
Oh, so I'm not good enough to showcase, but I'm good enough to save you?
Yes?
You've showcased your last mob, Bonks.
Oh, yeah. Fire away, boys.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. Ah! Can't a guy catch a break around here? Crazy Carl, what are you? Ooh, amethyst! Wait, no, that's an amethyst golem. Oh no! Ah! That is the guardian of amethyst geodes. He's got a mean punch and an even meaner spin. Just make sure to watch out for his spike attack too. Oof. It's best to carry a pickaxe around with you because there's a slight chance that you can pick it on the head to tame it, giving you a way better protector than any iron golem. Just don't say that in front of them. Uh-oh, okay. Hey, don't cry, man. We can upgrade you to be way cooler than some stupid amethyst golem. Here, let's get some gold and a furnace, and then, bam! The golden furnace golem. Why don't you try out your new mods? Nice. Now it can burn mobs near and far. With him around, villages all around your world can feel safe and secure. Another job well done. Though I couldn't do a better job than Minecraft's new woodpecker. This little guy can help you with loads of things, like cleaning your copper, stripping your wood, and even ringing your base's bell. Okay, you can stop now. Please stop! But just be careful giving these guys flint and steel, because if you do, all of your hard work will be gone. Thanks. Do you hear something? What's this down here? Down deep inside this creepy laboratory resides the Harbinger. Wake it up to meet the scarier and much more threatening version of the Wither. Not only does it have the Wither's attacks, but it packs a punch with its own arsenal of ranged explosions, laser beams, and much more. Around the room are different types of fuel sources, and once they're charged by your foe, you can set them off, hurting him. Then, upon his defeat, not only does he drop a fancy netherite block and cool new music disc, but you can also obtain the Wither Missile, giving you a new way to attack any enemies, or just your friends.
Don't you dare.
Works perfectly. Now, have you ever looked at a barrel and thought, wow, I really want to hide in that thing? Well, this new zombie is living that dream. Not only do they come up from the water, but when they step out on land, the sun doesn't burn them, thanks to the barrel's full protection. And the best part, the barrel they're carrying around is full of different types of treasure. So when you take it down, you might be surprised at the items that await you. But you know what's even better than barrels? Shulker boxes! Say hello to the new and improved Shulkers. Someone's been working out. Not only do they make the end cities much more dangerous, but they have brand new attacks to make your fight that much harder. Thankfully though, when you outsmart him, you can now make a double Shulker box, giving you even more space to carry items around. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Why am I in a pizzeria? What's going on? Freddy Fazbear, you got added into Minecraft? Ah! I think I lost him. Not only does Freddy hunt you down, but he guards this pizzeria with his life from any living creature. But no worries, because if you find yourself accidentally trapped here, you can use the camera system to your advantage to avoid the evil animatronic. And, well, if you want to face your conflicts with the boom, then try your best, because Freddy is stronger than 5 wardens put together. However, if you kill him, you can collect his head, giving you 30 hearts total. And every mob in the game will fear you, even some of your friends.
I hate bears!
Though I did just lie, because the emu ain't scared of nothing, especially anything with a bow. It hates skeletons and pillagers both with a passion, and actively hunts them at every opportunity. It's great at it too, because these guys are known to dodge any projectile at incredible speeds. Just don't let it catch you holding a weapon, or it'll see you as a threat too. Oh no, reload! Ah, reload! Ah! Ow. Brains? What happened? The last thing I remember, I was... Ew! Yeah, get out of here! I'm trying to... Gross! Leave me alone! These flies are nothing but an annoyance! They love to bother and bite undead mobs. Ow! And they can be found hovering around food chests if they manage to sneak inside your house. Get out of here! Not you, though. You can stay, you little cutie. This here is the changeling. Often found roaming around the flower forests, it loves the company of any player it can find. Wonder why it's called a changeling, though. I'm sure it's a horrible monster! Apparently, it attacks unsuspecting players with its spiky tentacles and sharp teeth. That is, unless you can run really fast. Let's escape through this portal and explore the Nether instead. Here we can find a brand new structure known as the Reinforced Nether Fortress. And inside of its core, you'll find the Ignited Revenants. But be warned, because he's extremely powerful. Though, if you're smart, like me, you can go around the fortress and find loads of valuable loot throughout the chests scattered around here. Some even holding elytras. With your upgraded gear, take down the Revenant. That'll give you the golden core. With this, each and every piglin in your vicinity is gonna rush to your aid and defend you for life. Thanks, little guys. Oh no, it looks like I was in the Nether for too long. An infection is spread all throughout Minecraft, taking over all its structures, and even this poor village. This is a fungal infected villager. His job is to roam through Minecraft and spread all his infections throughout the world, claiming multiple biomes, caves, and creatures, only for it to grow even worse and worse.
Just a normal day of Minecraft. Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
The infection can't mutate what it can't reach, though. And these capuchin monkeys are great aims. Found in groups, if one of them is in danger, the rest are gonna come to their aid.
All right, men. Ready. Aim. Fire!
Throwing cobblestone at each and every threat in sight. You can even tame them with bananas to get these sharpshooters on your side. But even they won't be able to help you against this, the Nightmare Stalker. An extremely dangerous creature that waits until your third night until spawning in. As his name implies, he stalks you or any player, learning your weaknesses and waiting for the perfect time to strike. The only time you'll know when he's following you is if you see his two glowing eyes. And if you think you can hide, you're wrong, because he can see anyone as far as 70 blocks away. When fighting, this beast will let out a loud screech, which causes blindness to anyone around. You might want to take it down fast, because the longer you let him live, the stronger he will become. Though there are some mobs that you want to find, like this Desert Golem, the guardian of desert villages. Oof. Though desert golems are often found left in ruin, but they can be brought back to life. You just have to sneak into a villager's chest and... aha! Find its totem. Bingo! You can use it on the golem to repair it. And once this is done, the golem is ready for battle. It springs into action, defending its territory with sand. And these whirlwinds are no joke, tossing mobs around while dishing damage. Yes, sir. These villagers are lucky to have a golem like that, which is why I'm taking him for my lab. For science! Come on, guy.
Hey, that's our golem!
Then there's the desert dinos. Found in the new lush desert biomes, carnivores hunt and herbivores graze, like this Triceratops. Though leaf eaters, they're still incredibly territorial and will send out a threatening roar at mobs that get too close before attacking anything that ignores its warning. But I know their one true weakness: carrots! Any dinosaur can be tamed with enough distance, patience, and food. And I mean any dino. Even the ferocious Ceratosaurus. He's really just a big sweetheart. Isn't that right?
Oh my
problem. He's a great listener. You see, I can call him over with this handy whistle. Then I can train him. There's all sorts of behavior options, like sit, boy. They even have an inventory where you can equip them with a saddle and armor. That's right, these guys are rideable. And while riding them, you have the ability to make them bite to attack, roar to intimidate, or even charge! Hey, watch where you're... Oh my! A Tyrannosaurus! Ah! Just watch out for the king of these lush deserts. He can kill any player in a single bite and has an earth-shattering stomp to boot. He's so big, he'll even knock down whole trees just to reach his prey. It's hard enough to just survive an encounter with this beast. But if you do somehow manage to tame it, then nothing will stand in your way. Unlike the desert pancake fish, it loves to get in the way and cover up sunken secrets. And unfortunately, punching them is the only way to move them. Sorry, pal. The secret they hide can be as simple as a patch of suspicious sand, or it could be the entrance to a new hidden desert structure holding sunken treasures. Jackpot! Though the most valuable loot comes from the pancake fish itself. Because along with the pancake fish comes the new rare sea spiders mob. Find enough of these and you can feed the pancake fish for a chance at one magical shell that, when played, can instantly clear any storm. You could even use it to get yourself out of a tough situation. Doubt it would help against the sunproof mutant husk though. Only found in the deepest reaches of the deserts, this monstrosity loves to pound any player it can find to a pulp. And you better run, because when it gets in close, it'll unleash a roar that will inflict hunger, nausea, and slowness, making you an easy target. Along with its roar, it can cause nasty tremors and even call out to other husks to join the fight. And if you get just a little too far away, it'll just start throwing blocks of sand. Though its most surprising ability is definitely this! It can launch adversaries sky high and strike them down midair. The mutant husk represents a significant challenge even for seasoned players. Oh boy, I'm gonna need some help. Ooh, maybe he knows some guys. The Maned Wolf is a rare passive mob with a particularly unique ability. Just watch what happens when I feed it this little apple. Whew, that's some powerful smell. But here's the fascinating part. This scent draws in other animals like a beacon. Whoa, incredible. It's perfect for herding livestock or for luring out any hard-to-hunt animals, like rabbits. Wow, he really made this the most popular spot in the savannah. Okay, this might be too many animals now. Too many animals! Too many animals! I gotta mine out of here. Huh? Where am I? Oh no, scorpions! No desert is complete without these deadly sand dwellers, and it looks like they come in two varieties. Over there is a brown scorpion. These clever arachnids can bury themselves during the day, only to emerge at night for a poisonous sneak attack. It's always a good idea to have some spider eyes handy, because while they can't be tamed, they can be calmed down. Oh, but then there's their terrifying cousin, the Emperor Scorpion. Now this one's a real doozy. The venom of this beast is stronger than poison and can kill a player in seconds if you don't have a bucket of milk on hand. But defeat it and you'll be rewarded. Aha! This special stinger is the key ingredient for brewing a special potion, the Poison Coat Potion. Now, anything that dares to attack me gets a taste of the scorpion's venom. Haha! Fight that, son! In the desert, it's not survival of the fittest. It's survival of the smartest. Like the rain frog. These smart little guys love to bury themselves in the sand to avoid heat. They'll only pop out when it rains. Well, unless they're attacked. Or if someone like me digs them out. This is my hole. If attacked, they'll also emit this loud squeaking sound. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeesh. Well, now it's time for the real magic. If I just place a jukebox and throw in this disc. Oh, yes! Let's get this party started! These guys love to dance. And when they do, something amazing happens. Whoa, can you believe it? They can actually summon a rainstorm. Oh yeah! Oh, looks like that cactum decided to join in too. These are prickly little desert dwellers with their own tribal society. Look, they even got their own village. How cute.
Cute. Kill him!
Just don't get on their bad side, because their spears are sharp. Each tribe is led by an elder, and this wise old cactus has a taste for trading. You just gotta sacrifice one of your valuable totems, and you could get something good, like this healing spell book. Or you could get a dead bush. Bummer. Though the spell book is well worth the risk. It can be used an unlimited number of times to provide temporary regeneration whenever you want. And it can even be combined with more books for a stronger effect. Oh, watch! Ah, go! Oh, broken legs, be healed! Though there's no healing the mummified Enderman. It lurks deep inside new desert tomb structures. These aren't your average Enderman. No, sir. They can't even teleport. Instead, they slowly shamble towards their prey. I'm supposed to be afraid of this guy? Whoa! They spawn swarms of little beetles too! And they're really fast! Ah, gross! You gotta be quick to defeat this Enderman and put an end to its beetle barrage. Hi-ya! Ugh, gross! It just turns into more beetles? Wait, do you hear something? Wait, where are you going? Oh, that sound. It's a rattlesnake. These small mobs are highly venomous. Luckily, though, it won't attack unless we get too close. If we do, ow! Poison! You always gotta be alert when wandering to make sure you don't invade their personal space. Though, you'll still have to watch out for the baby rattlesnakes regardless. These little guys haven't learned to pick their battles yet and will attack anything on sight. Chill! Chill! Now, if you do manage to defeat one of these sand serpents, you might just get a valuable drop. The rattle. It's not just a trophy. It's a key ingredient. You can brew it into a potion of poison resistance, or shake it up and craft some maracas. In the desert, understanding and utilizing nature's gifts is the key to survival. Woo! Maracas! Though, the thornshell crab is better at surviving than anything. It resides deep underground in the new desert quartz caves. These crabs excel when it comes to playing defense. Not only does it have a near impossible to crack shell, but anything that dares attack it is automatically damaged by its thorny spines. Doesn't even matter if you shoot at it from a distance, you'll still get hit. Lucky for us though, they're scavengers, so you don't actually need to kill them to get their drops. You can instead feed them some rotten fish or flesh, and in return, they'll drop bone meal and sometimes a spiny shell. Haha! And this isn't just any shell, it's a crafting gold mine. Check this out. This armor set automatically damages any mob that dares attack, like built-in thorns. And you can even craft the spiny mace, a weapon that completely ignores armor when dishing damage to both players and mobs. Just watch out for the sandstone creeper, an even sneakier variant of the classic green troublemaker. But what makes him so different? What in the world? This creeper can burrow! As if regular creepers weren't surprising enough, even experienced players can be ambushed at any time. Though, if you're quick enough to take one out, you might find that it drops some rare special parts. Time to craft! Ta-da! The Earth Gauntlet! Now, I can burrow through the sand just like those desert creepers. This is like a game of whack-a-mole, but I'm the mole. Woo! Ha-ha! And I'd rather be a mole than a tarantula. Okay, well, this is the tarantula, a new spider species that populates the Badlands. And these arachnids are more than just aggressive to players. They downright hate any mob that gets too close, whether it's passive or hostile. They're so territorial that they'll even battle other tarantulas if they look different. But get this, if you have a bottle, you can actually catch these ferocious critters. And in you go. Aha! Now I can keep him as a pet or have him help me with my mob grinding. Aw, I think I'll name you Tara. Oh no, how did a tarantula hawk get in there? They hunt spiders! Get out of there, Tara! No! If you attack attack one, be prepared for a fight. They defend themselves using a chaotic flying pattern and a powerful sting that inflicts the debilitating sting effect. This poisons mobs down to half their health, unless they're a spider. They have it the worst, because they also get paralyzed. Then, the tarantula hawk grabs the spider and drags it off to find the perfect spot before burying its prey in the soft sands. Yeesh, but I'm not that guy. Now, you can also tame these winged warriors with spider eyes, and in a fight, they're invaluable allies, especially against spiders, though they're useless against the ghost illagers. These guys haunt the Badlands in these new ghost town structures. Ghost illagers will actively haunt players who dare to enter their domain. Feels like I'm being watched. Must just be my imagination. Beware, because attacking one of these phantoms is a big no-go. Uh-oh. They'll call in backup from all around, and they're not limited by physical barriers. These ghosts can phase through blocks to get to you. Their haunting doesn't stop at chasing players either. They can possess nearby objects like doors or levers to trap you inside, or even mess with note blocks and bells. Now, if you're brave enough to take one of these down, they might just drop some ectoplasm. This rare item is the key ingredient for crafting the new Poltergeist block. This block uses the power of undead souls to randomly activate nearby redstone blocks, just like the ghosts do. It's kind of spooky. But then, when the sun rises in the early mornings, watch out for the spirit guide. Unlike normal skeletons, it wears a hat so it doesn't burn in the sun, which is pretty clever, but more than that, this mob can inflict players with a new effect called magic depletion. When cursed with this effect, a player's enchantments become completely useless, making my fire aspect sword and protection 4 armor a complete joke. And if that weren't enough, during the fight, it even summons many spirit helpers. Take one down though, and you'll be rewarded with this sombrero, which, when worn, allows players to see the spirits of nearby mobs through walls. Nothing will be able to sneak up on you. Wait, what mob is that? Whoa! What biome is this? Are those mangoes? Whoa! Why, hello there, mango boy?
Why, hello there, sir. Welcome to the Mango Lands.
The mango lands? Crazy! Is that a mango chicken laying mango eggs? Wait, are those mango diamonds?
Well, that's mango ore. You can use it too.
I already crafted everything.
Who dares mine the sacred mango?
Oh, a challenge for the mango, is it? I accept! Ha! The mango deserts are full of so many different mango mobs. Like this guy, the Mango Knight. He attacks anyone that's, well, not a mango, and has got a mean swing. But I've got my new mango hammer and shield. Ha! Huzzah!
You are worthy.
Victory! Ha ha!
You did it, sir.
Yes, but now you must carry on my legacy.
Are you sure I'm small and fragile?
No, this must be done. I have to study that scavenger. This hostile flightless bird can often be found snooping around the desert wastes for meat bugs. They love to gobble them up and will luckily remain distracted as long as there are some around. If they run out though, their attention will be on you. Oh no. Scavengers are a hostile mob that will attack nearby players to steal their items. Hey, players need to hit it quickly if they want to scare it and get their stuff back. Oh, it looks like this guy lays eggs too, huh? Oh! And not only does it relieve some hunger, but it also automatically heals the player when it's eaten. Like a mini health potion. What? What are you looking at? Don't judge me. Eggs are delicious. That's the snail. And it brings a surprising amount of new mechanics. Like when it gets wet, they'll leave a gross mucus trail. This stuff slows down all non-snail mobs and can be collected to make mucus blocks, which have unique properties of their own. They'll slow entities on contact as well as solidifying next to water, creating these walkable surfaces. And if you add a phantom membrane when you craft them, you get ghostly mucus blocks. You can walk through them when they're not solidified without slowing down, which is perfect for a quick escape from danger. These little guys will also retreat into their shells when they're threatened or if a player is nearby. And in this state, they're immune to most melee attacks. But with the right timing, you can actually break the snail's shell when it's out and about. Haha, got it! Once obtained, shells can be turned into bone meal, crafted into potted sweet berries, or even used as a fancy building material. It's the perfect defense from that rocky roller. Another shelled creature, this one uses his to go on the offensive. Lurking deep in the desert dripstone caves, these rollers, armored with pointed dripstone of their own, don't appreciate visitors. Whoa! While they do have lower health, their thick armor and high damage make them a real threat if you don't hit them in just the right spot. And if there's more than one, you'd better get out of there. If you're brave enough to single one out though, they'll drop some interesting loot. Because this rocky shell here isn't just a trophy, it's a crafting ingredient. Check this out, a chest plate that lets you roll just like the rocky roller. Woo! It's perfect for quick travel and for ramming into things. Plus, it can reduce fall damage. Whoop! Whoa! See? No broken legs. Ow! What in the? Kangaroos? The mighty marsupials of the savannas and badlands. Wow. Ah! Hey, I'm not a soccer ball. See? Yeesh. Though, look at those hops. And hey, is that a baby in its pouch? Oh, that's adorable. Well, despite what you just saw, kangaroos are peaceful creatures that love munching away on grass. But I don't think they're easy targets, because if provoked, they can unleash powerful punches and kicks. But if you're really careful, you can tame them with carrots. And they're a great friend to have, because tamed kangaroos will allow you to access their pouch, which acts as its own little inventory. They can even wear helmets or chest plates and heal using non-meat foods from their pouch. Dude, you look awesome! Now you can help me fight the Myrmex. These inhabitants of underground hives are complex bug creatures with an intricate class system. Each class, from workers to royals, has distinct behaviors and roles. Workers, the hive's labor force, forage and transport resources, but they're not great fighters, inflicting minimal damage. So that's where the tougher and more aggressive soldier class comes in to act as their bodyguards, safeguarding workers and subduing prey with their stronger attacks. Sentinels, though, are by far the deadliest class and excel in ambush tactics, camouflaging themselves until they can unleash rapid, powerful strikes on intruders. As I believe Crazy Carl is about to demonstrate. What is that? Yikes. But then there's the queen. Central to the hive's existence, she lays eggs continuously and will fiercely defend herself with potent bites and stings if need be. The craziest thing though is that players can actually gain a reputation with these Myrmex hives. For example, if a player attacks a Myrmex, the hive will actively hunt down that player. However, if a player helps a worker out with some materials, you can then slowly gain the trust of these Myrmex. Do this enough and you can trade with them or craft a Myrmex staff to unlock full control over the hive, allowing players to tell Myrmex where to build new rooms. Hey, this place is really starting to come together. Oh no! They found me!
You're under arrest, Bonks, on account of you forging your credentials and such.
You'll never take me alive, bounty hunter! These outlaws are the marauder pillagers. Often found patrolling the Badlands, they can be a real handful, especially on horseback. I surrender!
Yep, I knew you'd be no match for...
Ooh, a cowboy hat. 2 points of armor, and I look stylish. Also helps keep the magma out of my eyes while exploring the new volcanic desert biome, a land of black sand and treacherous lava flows, home to the Magma Guardian. Oh boy, here it comes. This Guardian's got 2 main ways to ruin your day. When you're too close, watch out for its arm swings. Its punches are powerful. Then, if you try to keep away, it also leaps towards you. Luckily, not too far, but the landing, that causes a growing shockwave. you really gotta time your jumps perfectly for your toast. It's best to trick it into the water, as it'll have a much harder time moving around. Though, once this fiery behemoth is down, you could score some dark metal armor. This isn't just any gear. At low health, it sends the player wearing it into a rampage state, allowing them to tank more hits, deal more damage, and move like the wind. Whoa, I'm so angry! So why not use that anger to fight some new bosses? Starting with the Ancient Remnant. This boss is undoubtedly one of the most dangerous. Located deep inside the new Eye of the Desert Temple, it lies in wait for its next challenger. And if you're lucky enough to find one of its massive temple homes, you'll be met with equally terrifying trials that'll test your resolve. Jet flame traps can cook you alive if you're not careful, and poison darts will make you sick to your stomach. Ouch! But it's all worth it for that sweet, sweet treasure, especially the rarest item of all, the Desert Necklace, an item that you'll need to find if you want to face the Ancient Remnant in battle. And now that I have it, I can go kick his... Ah! Ow! Ah! Tornadoes? I forgot that these are one of the new mobs you'll face in here. The Guster. These swirling sands are forced by the Remnant to hunt down any player they find. They'll shoot sand out to hurt players before sucking them in and throwing them all around. Ah! Take it down quickly to earn a new weapon. A pocket of sand? Then make your way deep underground. For here lies the Ancient Remnant itself. When you first arrive, you'll find the area swarming with these lizard mummies. These undead were spawned from the Remnant's very bones to protect it, and can actually knock your weapons right out of your hands. Once you've braved the onslaught, pick up one of their dropped sickles and approach the boss's resting place. Pull out the Desert Necklace and prepare yourself as the mummified dinosaur finally awakens! Here we go! Very quickly, any player will realize the scope of the battle before them. The Ancient Remnant can stomp with such force that it creates earthquakes to knock players towards it before smashing and swiping its tail to stun them. It can summon ancient runes from out of nowhere to drop on unprepared foes, or even charge forwards like a bull, breaking the blocks in its path. Though by far its most dangerous attack is its ability to call forth the sand itself, creating tornadoes that not only deal damage and make it harder to see the monster, but that also apply the new Desert Curse effect. Players with this curse will find their controls completely reversed as they continually stumble into the path of oncoming attacks. But what good is this sand pouch? Oh, I can lob sand attacks of my own. Time to fight sand with sand. When you do finally take down this beast, you'll find loot well worth the effort. The first item you'll notice is the Sandstorm in a bottle. This special item allows players to transform themselves into a swirling tornado at will. While in this form, you can fly through the skies and avoid taking damage from nearby monsters, up until your Sandstorm meter runs out. But it has infinite reuses. Then there's the Ancient Remnant's second drop. It's Skull. This item summons the Modern Remnant, a smaller version of the boss that can be tamed with sniffer eggs. It's a ravenous little guy that'll attack any mob with powerful chomps. And it's immortal! If it takes too much damage, it'll just retreat back into its skull to be resummoned. You'll, just need more sniffer eggs to tame it again. Then there's the Conductor. This melody-loving menace has made his home in the new musical marsh biome. I wonder why they call it that. Whoa! Are those skeletons playing instruments? That's adorable! Wait, why do I have so many negative status effects? Looks like this biome is not only home to the Conductor, but tons of other musical mobs! Looks like I lost him. But what's that noise? Throughout these swamps, a creeping song does play. to lure poor players towards an empty clearing with pressure plates? Oh, I get it. This is where we'll meet the conductor, but after we complete his master puzzle. Oops. Shoot. You just gotta press them in the right order to pass. Ha! Too easy. Hi? Well, this is the conductor. And without hesitation, his presentation begins. Using his trusty instrument, along with the surrounding swamp, this boss is able to control the waters and every creature that resides in them. Choirs of singing fish will leap out to smack you. Hungry sharks will circle to get a taste of the melody. And me! Yow! But even then, when you get in close to attack, his pet whale will hoist him off the stage to help keep him safe while he attacks from afar. Ah! There's bubbles everywhere! Ew! Tastes like soap. Keep in tune with him though, and in time, you'll be able to knock him down for good to acquire his coveted treasure, one of 7 musical instruments. These items are special because not only can you actually play them, but when they're played, you'll find yourself buffed with status effects depending on the instrument. You can get speed from the trumpet, strength from the guitar, and levitation from the triangle? Okay. I'd like to come down now. Hello? Anyone? And you can choose to summon him again whenever you want by completing his puzzle. So it makes it easy to collect all 7 instruments. And you're gonna need their buffs for the Hole Breaker. A deep-seated fear of mine are the unknowns in the darkest depths of the ocean. And this beast just proves that I'm right! The Hole Breaker lurks in a new biome known as the Abyssal Chasm. Here, it patrols to guard the sunken ruins of long-forgotten laboratories and their treasures. With copper, you can make a diving suit. Using it, once down below, you just gotta make sure to stay on constant alert for any sign of the Hole Breaker, as he tends to reveal himself when you least expect. Not gonna lie, I thought he would cut me off. Ah! Nope! Swim, Bonks! Swim! Oh! Submarine! I wonder if it still works. And into the water. Now that eel doesn't stand a chance! When exploring the Hole Breaker's domain, you'll also have to watch out for the chasm's other residents, like these guardian mines. If you touch one, it does that. Still, it's the mages you really have to worry about. They see the Hole Breaker as a sort of god, and will do everything they can to weaken its prey, like shooting out waves of water to disorient you, and homing missiles that are near impossible to avoid. Now, it's only a matter of time before they alert their big boss. All right, no more running, or swimming. Time to die, Hole Breaker. Even with the protection of a submarine, this beast should be feared. It has a ton of health. I'm no coward though. I have a submarine. Ah, my submarine! The Hole Breaker broke its hull. Oh, that's it. No more Mr. Nice Bonks. It'll take everything you've got. But if you do manage to emerge victorious in this harrowing battle, you'll be rewarded with a chance at the Abyssal Chasm's most prized items, such as the Ortholance. This is a spear that can be used in and out of the water to lunge forward using waves of water. Best part is, the waves actually knock mobs back too. Perfect for a quick escape. Then, there's the enigmatic engine. Combine this with copper and some depth glass to build your very own submarine wherever you want. You'll never need a potion of water breathing ever again. The Wicked Willow. Located in the new darker forest, this intimidating biome is unique in that it'll only appear once a player has chopped down one too many trees. And you'll find yourself cursed with mining fatigue and the world blanketed in a never-ending night, leading to excessive and unique mob spawns. All mobs have been cursed and deal poison damage with their attacks, including the Willow's cultists. They're not here to make friends, and their magic spells are as unwelcoming as their attitude. Yeesh! Where'd they learn to do that?
I actually went to a very elite school for med.
I don't care! Nobody cares! Ooh, new clothes. Oh, I look good! Aside from being a nuisance, cultists also have a chance to drop a piece of their robes upon death. And if you manage to get the full set, you'll soon notice that anytime you take damage, poof! You're out of there. That's right. These babies have built-in teleportation, which is going to come in really handy in our fight with the boss. To get to the Weeping Willow, one must first find the 3 ancient runes scattered throughout the darker forest, each a piece of the puzzle towards reaching the tree beast. One rune lurks among the cursed forest mobs. Another is in the depths of a shadowy cave shrine. And the last is guarded by cultists in their forbidden lair. Shh, no need to disturb this creepy congregation. Aha! There's the final rune! And a bunch of books? Blah, 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 world domination, blah, blah. Oh, but this book looks different. Whoa! Magic books can be found in cultist camps as well, allowing players to fight back in style. Yeah! And now that I have all 3 runes, we can make our way to the center of the maze and place them down to unlock the Weeping Gate. Inside, the Wicked Willow lumbers. Upon a player's arrival, it will immediately unleash waves of tiny tree minions while attempting to trap unlucky players in its roots. Come on! And you'll want to break free fast before it sprays its poison fumes everywhere. Luckily, my teleportation robes can get me out of the gas in an instant, and my magic book helps dish damage from a distance. Oh, ow! Wasn't prepared for the earthquakes, though. This tree is crazy. I meant crazy in, like, the fun way. Ow! But if you can avoid the oncoming onslaught of attacks and keep dishing damage whenever possible, then you can take down the Wicked Willow to claim its reward. The rare Spirit Armor. It's an armor set that not only gives players a 50% speed boost, but also summons a wisp to fight by your side. Looks like I've got my own ghostly sidekick. Wonder if he'll help me fight the abominable Yeti, deep in the heart of the Frigid Frost caves, where even the bravest shiver in their boots. This feral creature awaits. The new Frigid Frosts biome isn't just chilly, it's a frozen nightmare. With powdered snow layered everywhere, it's a slow struggle just to walk. Even the mobs can't stand the cold. Anything that finds its way into this biome is fated to become a popsicle. Some mobs thrive here though, and on your search for the Yeti, you'll likely run into the new Iceologer mobs scattered about. These illagers have a nasty habit of dropping ice chunks on you when you least expect it. I expected that! Before running away to do it again. Ow! But finally, once you've found the Yeti's ice cave, it's time to prepare for treasure! Littered throughout the cave walls, players can find items of all types stuck in the ice. I'm talking diamonds, tools, armor, and even ice cream? But wait, it's not just any ice cream. This stuff gives you superpowers. Eat some banana cream to get temporary wall climbing, strawberry for an extra heart of health, and chocolate for a sugar rush. Woo! I love sugar! Though, loot quickly, because the abominable Yeti doesn't like thieves. Don't let his fluffy appearance fool you. He's a fierce animal that'll rip you in half if given the chance. He's a charge in first, ask questions later kind of guy, but will also not hesitate to roll up some snow and kick it your way. Whoa! Oh, so it's a snowball fight then? Fine! Attack! If you can outlast his frosty fury and take him down, then he'll drop the Yeti chest. It's like Christmas came early. Stand by it and you'll snag the Ice Wand. This is a weapon that allows players to summon blocks of ice on their foes, just like Iceologers. And with enough luck, you can get the rare Frost Armor. Wear it to make yourself immune to freezing, while also slowing down any enemies around you, though obviously won't help you against the Leviathan. In the depths of the mysterious sunken city, this powerful and terrifying creature dwells. Down here, it's just you, the sunken city, and all its valuable loot, like this new music disc, and this new weapon called the Sea Staff. It lets players launch homing projectiles at their enemies from almost any distance. It's perfect. Now, time time to find that boss. Aha! Wait, no. What are those? Oh, Deeplings! Guess this place isn't as abandoned as I thought, because these new mobs called Deeplings can be found around every corner. There's the Deepling Grunt, which attacks with its spear. You've got Deepling Anglers that love to bring their pet fish into battle, until you kill it and its fish goes into a barbaric frenzy. Ah! Alright, I've had enough of this! I'm just here to slay the Leviathan! Show yourself, coward! Oh! This is the Leviathan! While it can stun players with its bite, it's very easy to avoid and... Ah! I can't see! It blinded me with its roar! Ah! I hate this! Oh, now it's tearing open the very fabric of reality, and I'm being sucked towards it! This boss is crazy! But it doesn't stop there! The Leviathan loves to keep its distance and snipe players with an energy beam right from its mouth. Then it'll open even more rifts from the ground that shoot out dark energy beam and force teleportation when hit. It'll send out hordes of homing orbs to dish damage before pulling you closer with its tongue. Ah! I promise, I taste terrible! Which is honestly better than being grabbed by its tentacles, because there's no escaping from that. But stay alive long enough to deal the final blow. The items this boss drops are nothing short of legendary. You can claim the Leviathan Claw, which can be used as a weapon to attack multiple mobs at once with its long, gross, snapping tongue. And it can also be used as a grappling hook, woo! Both in water and on land. But then, it also has a rare chance to drop the Leviathan Egg, which, when placed down and given enough time, will hatch into your very own baby Leviathan. It's very cute and will attack your enemies by shooting out little beams of energy. My very own squid son. Oh, what a good squid. Though it would die in a second if it had to face the Viking Lord. This brute of a boss brings terrible tidings to every world he spawns in. Found only on beaches inside of the new Viking village structures, he and his minions, the Viklings, protect their pillaged treasures. And believe me, these villages are full of the stuff. Wait, but what's that? Well, moving on. It's not just the valuable blocks you'll be wanting to steal, because they're also guarding some secret new items, like the Windhorn. This tool can massively help any player in a pinch. Surrounded by zombies? No problem. Bam! They're thrown backwards, giving you a moment to escape. Or you could use it to prank other players.
Cherry's a beautiful day for...
Though, what the Viking Lord and his Viklings really don't want you to find is the Champion's Helmet. When worn, this rare item not only gives players a major speed boost, but it also has a chance to smite your foes with lightning when they attack. Ho! You can't touch this! Just keep in mind, it has a long cooldown. Ah! Get off of me! It's easy to get swarmed by angry Viklings if you're not careful. And that's the one thing you don't want to do, because the Viking Lord is a unique boss that won't come out to play unless you've killed one too many of his minions. And now I've got no choice! Stay back! Let me go! Uh-oh. He's finally here! This brutal warrior will chase you down to the ends of the earth if you disturb the peace in his Viking village. He commands not only other Viklings to his aid, but the power of lightning with his double axes. His attacks hit so hard that you'll find yourself slowed with each hit, making you an even easier target. Ow! And if you think you've gained enough distance, he just hurls his axe right at you. Whoa! Take a chill pill! Wait. Looks like the axe got stuck. Haha, then now's my chance. Oh, wait, what is he doing? That golem from earlier? Oh no! When you get the Viking Lord's health down low enough, he'll enter his second phase, calling out to the heavens to summon their massive golem god to swipe at and smash you. While it doesn't move above ground, it can sink down below and rise up to reposition itself. It even has the ability to shoot a beam of energy straight out of its eye. While it is never an easy battle, if you wait for the proper moments to strike, you can finish off the Vikings and their golem god to be rewarded with the greatest treasure of all time. your very own Viking beard. I've always wanted to be a bit more rugged. Oh, there's also this axe of 1,000 metals, I guess. It sounds kind of lame, but whoa! I was so wrong! Not only can you smash down into the ground to cause a massive shockwave attack, but you can also swing it in wide arcs, hitting multiple mobs at once. And it can chop wooden blocks in a single swing. What terrifying power! Something much more terrifying, however, is the Broodmother. This abomination can be found burrowing deep beneath the surface of the overworld, in a biome known as the Crimson Caverns. These tunnels are nothing short of a maze, an egg-filled maze. You'll need to be extra careful because as you inch closer to this boss's lair, you'll start to notice more and more eggs littering the area. And if you get too close, they'll hatch! Ah! Gross! All it takes is just one egg to hatch, and then spiders of all shapes and sizes will make themselves known. Hatchlings are lightning fast and attack in groups, while the exploder erupts into flames. What's worse, though, is that the broodmother can sense when her babies are being attacked and will immediately start to make her way towards you. But it's hard not to defend yourself when the rollers barrel towards you or the spitters start spitting their goo to keep you stuck in place. Ugh, ew! Back off! Ugh, you'll have to try your best to avoid them though, because the more you fight her children, the angrier and stronger the broodmother's gonna get. This boss is as ruthless as it is horrifying, able to crawl around the cave walls and ceiling with ease. She loves to attack by shooting venom at players to inflict poison damage and nausea, though it's a lot harder to avoid her attacks if she ever gets a hold of you, because when she pulls you in, she'll immediately begin wrapping you up in webbing. You need to act fast and spam your attack to escape before she devours you, or it's over. Worse still, if she's feeling lonely, she won't hesitate to lay more eggs in the middle of battle, causing even more spiders to pour out into the battlefield, including her warriors. These are the Broodmother's toughest spawn, and will relentlessly attack the player with more strength than any of her other spiders. Ah! Stay away! It is incredibly easy to be overrun and die once there are too many spiders, so it's best to cut them down as quickly as possible before refocusing on the boss. I'm alive? Ah! Take that, you stupid spider! Once you've delivered that final blow, though, look for her drops, like the Broodmother's Heart. This item, when brewed, will allow the player to control all nearby spiders and make them fight under your command. And if you're lucky, you might get some spider armor too. Wear the full set, and you'll be climbing up walls and walking through webs with ease in no time. You'll look pretty scary too.